What's up, SeeDanks and SeeDanks? My name is SeeDeng, and welcome to a very different type of video or stream, guys. Today, the new Bendy and the Ink Machine trailer has been officially released. The Chapter 3 trailer, to be more specific, and I'm very excited for this game to come out, guys. Obviously, we've played Chapter 1 on my channel, and Chapter 2, we've played the Roblox version, and we've played some games that have Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy as the character in some Roblox games before. So I've really gotten into this game. It's kind of like the new Five Nights at Freddy's kind of big indie scary game that's coming up, and it's really well done. I've really enjoyed my time playing it. So I thought that it would be a cool idea for me to go ahead and react to this little announcement teaser trailer of Bendy in the Ink Machine, and then obviously talk about it for a little bit on what I want to see in the next trailer, or I mean the next game more specifically, and what I want to see, you know, possibly happen, or what I think might happen with the storyline. So hopefully you guys have seen Bendy in the Ink Machine before, or you've played it and you kind of know what's going on so that you can get a better idea of everything that's going on. Obviously, I don't want to spoil anything, so if you guys don't know and you don't want to know, then this is not the video or stream for you. So without further ado, guys, let's get some freaking likes down below right now, and let's watch this trailer. Now, it's only 26 seconds, so obviously, like I said, we're going to discuss what I think of it and what I want to see in Bendy in a second, and we're going to get a VIP server going here right after. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, then make sure you're doing that. So here we go, guys. Chapter 3 announcement trailer. I'll slam that like button too, just why not? The Meatly Games. Here's some ink dripping right now. Let's see. What are we gonna get? Oh my, that actually scared me. I literally just got jump scared. My volume is really loud, that's why. Now in production. Oh, that Bendy logo. That was actually sick. But okay, one thing I noticed here actually watching this trailer is a freaking halo. Why did a halo come up? I think, okay, I don't want to jump into anything yet, but I already have an idea as to what that freaking halo is for. Let's watch this one more time, though, just in case anybody just joined the stream. It's a very short little trailer. Let's watch it again, see if I missed anything. I don't want to freaking, you know, miss out on what actually happened, but, you know, let's go full screen real quick. All right, here we go. We hear the ink. And that's just some kind of light bulb, a giant 3, a bunch of gears, and then a halo. Is there anything in the background? I don't see anything in the background. And then we have the Bendy logo come up right at the end. Wait, all right, let me put this in slow motion real quick. I'm gonna change the speed. I want to see, you know, just in case. I don't want to miss anything here. You know what I mean? It might as well, since it's such a little short little announcement trailer, more of like a teaser kind of in a way. So we might as well just give it a try in slower motion. That literally looks like a jump scare, like every time. So the gears, I'm gonna pause and play here a little bit. We got some particles going on. I feel like there might be something in the background. It looks like just more gears, though, to be honest. Oh, is that a hand? Oh, no, this is a gear. Oh, my God. They're all gears, bro. Something at the top, though. Is that a gear, too? No. That's not a gear. That's a hand, I think. There's a freaking okay, that flash right there. That might actually show us something. Let's see. All right, we got to see that flash, guys. We got to see that freaking flash. Oh! Whoa! Oh! It's freaking Bendy, bro. Dude, I never would have noticed that. Oh my God. That's freaking terrifying, bro. Who did that? I mean, obviously, the Meatly did it. He made the game in the trailer. But geez, that's not what I expected to see. That was scary, bro. So what does that entail? Does that just mean that he's just supposed to be scary? Let's go really slow now. I did not expect to see that at all. I thought it was just going to be a brighter image of what we see right now. But that looks like it might be Bendy's hand or potentially Boris's hand right there. We can't really tell. It just looks like an inked hand. So it's kind of hard to tell. We're not going to hear any sound. There's Bendy's jump scare. And then after, it just goes back to the normal screen. So I think that there is a hand. That's something that I definitely think is a possibility. And I'm going to guess that possibly it's Boris. So now here we go, guys. What I'm going to do is I made a VIP server, and I'm going to go ahead and link it on Twitter. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter right now, we are going to be playing some Bendy and Ink Machine roleplay here. I'm going to go ahead and join the server real quick. Oh, that video tried to play. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to be discussing a little bit more further into the trailer. Now, we basically broke it down. We saw what we saw, but now I want to, you know, express into words what I want to see in Chapter 3. So here we go, guys. And also, I wouldn't mind hearing some of the ideas of you guys. So I went ahead and I tweeted out the VIP link, guys. You can go ahead and join the server. Is it going to work? What's going on here? Is this messed up? I'm going to be a little mad because I bought a Okay, here we go. We're in. All right. Bam. Anti-exploit. Oh, look. Maybe I'll get up on this wall of fame. Oh, my God. The music is so freaking loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. It's lit, though. I won't lie. I won't lie. Yeah. It's me, Charlie, rapping about Bendy and Taurus. Taurus is he, just like SpongeBob. Boodly-doo. A boodly-diddly-diddly. Okay. Oh, they get some, like, unofficial characters here. Bendy the devil, and then Bendy, and then a robot. All right. That's cool. This song is lit, bro. But anyways, guys, so taking from the trailer, my main thing that I really noticed about the trailer was the halo that came above the number 3 and the hand that was right there. So those two things, I think that they correlate. My guess is, like I said, it could be Boris or Bendy's hand, but I'm gonna guess that it was Bendy's hand. I mean, not Bendy, sorry, Boris's hand standing there. Since we saw Bendy's little jump scare, you know, with the flash of light, we just saw Bendy standing there creepily. I'm gonna guess that the other person would be Boris, since we saw him at the end of chapter 2. Now let's go ahead and grab an official character. We'll be Boris, since I'm talking about him right now. Ow! What the heck, man? All right, so I'm Boris. That's my theory, that I'm Boris. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, my theory is that Boris is going to be a good guy who's gonna help you in this game. Mainly because, first of all, we saw him at the end of chapter 2, and he proceeded to not maul us, which was a good thing. I'm glad that he didn't freaking kill us. All right, there's a second chapter. Are we supposed to go over here? Touch the red plate to teleport into the selected map. Okay, so these are just areas. Oh, and it showed the map on the ground. It's actually kind of cool. But anyways, I think he's going to be a good guy that helps you out. And the one reason, like I said, at the end of chapter 2, he doesn't maul you and kill you. You just see him standing there, and we nicely are like, Boris? So it's kind of like, maybe, you know, he's going to be a good guy. That wasn't too much of an enough. But I think this trailer is telling us is that he's a good guy with the halo as well. He's standing there with his hand, I'm guessing. Although, now that I look at it, he has gloves on his hand. And Bendy, does he have gloves? Uh-oh. I might be wrong about the gloves. Oh, yeah, Bendy has gloves too. So maybe his gloves are off. I don't know. Maybe it's not a hand. But the halo is telling me that he is a good guy. Obviously, Bendy's supposed to be some kind of demonic satanic creature that we've kind of been able to tell. We've seen some guy, freaking Lawrence or whatever the heck his name is, trying to perform a ritual to him. So obviously Bendy is some kind of demonic spirit. So I'm guessing that the halo entails that Boris is a good guy and he's some kind of angelic spirit that's going to try and help us and save us throughout this story. So that's as much as I'm taking it from the trailer. As far as the Bendy jump scare, I feel like that was kind of just added for some hype because he's a scary looking guy and he's the main antagonist, I should say, of the game. Oh my God, this ink machine is freaking lit, bro. Bing, bing, bing. Hello, it's me, Boris. But honestly, I don't think there was too much relevancy to his jump scare. I don't think it was anything too special or cool that went on, you know, that we were supposed to get from that jump scare. What is this? Can I open? Oh, you can't open the doors, of course. Dreams come true. We're gonna jump into chapter 2 here. What the heck? In a second, whatever the heck that guy is. But I'm a little bit, you know, confused now. I really felt like that was a hand that we saw there. And now that I see that Boris and Bendy both have gloves and that they had ink hands, it might have been that guy that we thought died to Bendy, freaking Lawrence, or I forgot his name to be completely honest, but the guy who dies in chapter 2 that we don't see die, that could potentially be his hand actually. So now I'm thinking about that because he has the ink covering all of his whole body. He kind of makes a point of it. He's like, yes, there is ink just completely covering my freaking body. I want to get out of this. I'm imprisoned. This guy, Bendy, is a freaking Satan guy. Obviously, he's demonic. He's a demon. Oh, what? That guy went in the door. How did he do that? What the heck? Oh, wow. It's like a secret area. That's kind of cool. And also, what I want to see in the game. Now, let's, besides theories and Boris's head floating off of his body, some of the things that I actually want to see done with the game is hopefully, obviously really like the riddle aspect and you have to do like solve stuff in order to complete it. Maybe a little bit more of those in the next chapter. And like maybe, because the first chapter, all you had to do was find some stuff pretty much and then run away at the end. And same with the other chapter, chapter 2, you pretty much almost had to do a very similar thing. You had to find the buttons. And it was a lot longer. Chapter 2 was a lot better than chapter 1 in my honest opinion. Chapter 1 obviously was necessary for the build up, but chapter 2 is, it's building up. So I want chapter 3 to, take chapter 2 and make it bigger and better. I want there to be more riddles. I want there to be more enemies and maybe possibly a little bit more Bendy. Obviously, I want to see Boris. Like I said, we're going to be seeing Boris. It's kind of an obvious thing. And I also want to see Boris be a good guy. Maybe that's just me saying that as a hopeful thing that I think it's a theory that's going to happen. But that's what I want to see from the game. I want Boris to be kind of like an assistant to you. He's going to help you, show you the ways of the map. I don't know. I don't even know if he's going to be able to talk, as a matter of fact. Who freaking knows how that's going to work? But that's something I want to see. So that's kind of why I have that theory in my mind. But what I was going to say is one main thing, a component of the game that I want to see is save points. I know that there's going to be a lot of people who want to see save points in this game for sure. I mean, come on, man. You got to put save points in. You don't want to just restart the level, especially when it's as long as, chapter 2 going on into chapter 3 is going to be even longer, hopefully. I want to see the game save it, at least some kind of points, like little checkpoints. Even if it means, like in chapter 2, it would be right after you find all the buttons, then it saves it. The worst thing about not having a save point in this game is that it doesn't freaking, the buttons can change. I experienced, not being able to find the buttons because I kept dying and I just didn't know, how to survive. I'm fine with the difficulty of the game. I think it's a perfect difficulty. It's like, it's not too easy, not too hard. Anybody could do it, but it's just, without the save points, it's a little bit just tedious. It's unnecessary. It doesn't make the game harder necessarily. It just makes it more annoying. So hopefully checkpoints or save points will be a thing. Maybe you'll be able to save it yourself. Maybe there'll just be, like I said, something after the buttons it'll save. Regardless, anything would be better than the current system right now. Riddle-wise, I don't know, or like puzzle-wise, I don't know what he can, do. I'm sure he'll figure something out. I don't think I really have any main ideas or problems with that. I really liked it. Like I was saying, I would like to see Bendy a little bit more because we've seen Bendy in the first chapter where he jumps out at you and scares you and you run away. And we've seen him at the end where he jumps out at the end and scares you. It would be cool if they added in some more jump scares throughout chapter 3. He doesn't have to necessarily be chasing you the entire time. Maybe you see him through like a window. I haven't seen any windows yet. Maybe some planks that are boarded up or something. I don't know. Something, where we can see him in the chapter. Because, seeing him just jump scare you at the end of every chapter might just get a little bit repetitive. So if you just make him jump in at some point, or maybe, I don't know, you think you see him. Because I know they have the little cardboard jump scares, which are funny and good, and they add to the game a lot. But I think that it would be better if they went ahead and they added some actual, ink bendy jump scares. So those are the kind of jump scares that I was talking about. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Mike Plays Games with the $5. Hit the dab, aka SeeDeng on YouTube. He's coming in with my freaking Roblox bio. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, guys, that was kind of, the gist of this entire thing. I knew this wasn't going to be too long of a stream. I think I'm going to end it off here, guys. I apologize. There's not much to do in the roleplay. I know they're working on chapter 2 of the Roblox version of Bendy and the Ink Machine, so I'll be playing that, and obviously I'll be playing chapter 3, guys. Hopefully, you guys will leave your, theories and stuff down below in the comment section. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new, if you guys really like Bendy and the Ink Machine. And I will see all you guys later. Bye!